Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another drop episode. So what is the drop for this week? Well, I guess just to give you guys like a rundown of like my album. So I released my album, or not my album. I released a single, Miyagi, with my cousin Sammy. Pretty good song. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. Obviously, and it's really, really good. You can find it on my website if you just go to like Joshua T. Bryan. But some of the stats, I know, they've actually gone up. They've actually been decent. If you listen to my podcast episode, I was talking about how they weren't like super hot, but they're starting to get better and stuff like that. But anyway, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to like keep, you know what I mean? Just gotta be consistent, keep pushing. Keep producing, because you know you can't start off on top, right? But all that being said, Miyagi is pretty fire, pretty out there. Although I just found out about one thing. Before, I wasn't using any de-essers. So like all the S's, like I had to like make smaller, or else it sounded like I have a lisp. So yeah, so it's helping out. Kind of upping up my level of like just like music production, like figuring out all like the nitty-gritty details. It's so weird, like how I remember starting this and I was like, shoot, like I don't even know like what more to do. And then it was just like I was listening to Kenny Beats doing a live talking about how you shouldn't do some, like, I think it's called like a beat chain or whatever, where like whenever you hit a kick it lowers the 808 volume or something like that. And he was like, don't do that. And he just brought up EQ. He was like, oh, and da-da-da-da EQ. And then I was like, what's an EQ? And so I Googled that, and then I found out like how to like sort of equalize the music and look at the waves and balance it out and clean up your tracks. So I started doing that, so like my music is already getting better. Just like production wise and engineering wise. And I just found out about de-esser from this guy I know, Colby. He actually has music. If you go to SoundCloud, it's KOLB. That's a capital K and a capital B, I think. Good stuff though, good music. But yeah, and then he taught me some stuff. He's like super into music. He's really, really good. And he like knows. I think he told me that like he originally played like piano or whatever, and then I learned like theory and everything, and then got into like music production from I forget, someone that he knew or something, but he's been doing it a while. So having that conversation with him sort of upped my game a little bit, and also just being challenged by my cousin Sammy, because he actually got into samples a little bit more before I did, and I mean, naturally, he's just a very talented individual, but, you know, really sort of gave me some inspiration to onto, like, how to up my music level. So I've been definitely progressing further in that aspect, and then also learning about, you know, just trying to make the vocals sound better, too, is the hardest thing, but, it's kind of the next step in my music game. So, that all being said, I have this album. I've been working on these songs for the past, like, month. Back whenever I sucked at producing anything. Which, 2 months from now, I'm probably going to say that about me now, too. It's just, like, every time I learn something new, I feel like I'm just, like, that much better. And then it's like, oh, like, how could I ever get any better? But it's like, the more you do it, it's so strange. The more you do it, it's like the more you just keep learning. And you start to realize where you need to progress, you know what I mean? And this is something I actually talk about in my book that I'm writing right now, how to make, and actually why you should set goals as a teen. I also wrote in that. It's, I think in the perspective chapter, because it kind of puts, I don't know, focus chapter or something. I don't know, I forget. But the idea is like, whenever you just keep pushing, keep trying new things, keep being creative, you keep learning new things, and it sort of helps you sort of dive and drive in and really pinpoint what exactly you need to know. Because whenever you just find out something, it's very limited and how much you know about it and how much you can do with it. The more you just keep going into it, the more you start to understand where you need to set your goal. Have more precise goals that are accurate towards your target, right? Because before, whenever you just start, it's like you don't even know what your ultimate goal is. You just want to create this stuff. I mean, you should know what your ultimate goal is, but like you don't really exactly know like how to get there quite yet. So like you don't have any accuracy or precision. But then you start getting more precision, and so then you start targeting the same spot, and you're like, well, I could tweak this a little bit, and then you start getting more accuracy, and then soon enough you're an expert in that area. So yeah, I mean, I've just been working on that. But anyway, so I got this album finished, everything's done. Now it's just sort of cleaning it up a little bit, trying to do the de-essers and stuff, and then but this is it because I've upped my beat game, so all my beats now are much better. More, I now use an equalizer to make sure that everything's balanced. And just trying new things, using more samples and using more stuff like that. So that's been helping out a lot, and also like making sure the timing is just like slightly off, so that sounds more natural to the ear. I've been doing just like small stuff like that. That's really brought up my game a little bit, I think. And also just not being so focused on creating the album has allowed me to kind of be more creative. I feel like I've been writing a lot better. It's just I kind of want this project out of the way now and finished up so that I can go ahead and move on to the next thing. But yeah, I mean, all that being said, just a little update on the music and letting you know that something else is coming fairly soon. So yeah, with that all being said, thanks for tuning in. I've been doing these short little episodes lately. And I hope you guys have been enjoying them. Like, if you guys, get back to me on anything, or, you can contact me through my website. I have this little section called Contact Me. And if you don't know my website, it's joshuatbryan.com. And it has a picture of me as soon as you find the website, so you can't really miss it. But yeah, just chilling, doing my thing, keeping you guys updated. I have a little blog on there, and then my book, obviously, and my music whenever I release it. So, but yeah, I appreciate it. Leave a like, comment, click the bell notifications, that way you know every time that I upload. And also, just stay tuned if you want to see how I get to where I'm going to go, right? Because that's the purpose of all this. So anyway, with that all being said, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys like the new podcast thing that I've been doing. I just started a new setup, actually, where I'm actually sitting on it. On my chair, I have this box, and I have this box. And I stick my Zealsound Microphone in between the boxes, so it's like this. Here's like this. It's like this, and it's sitting on my chair, and I have it right here. And then I have a shirt over the top, and that's kind of like my little homemade recording studio thing. And it helps the voice sound more booming and more loud, and it really helps out a lot, because I got some feedback from my cousin letting me know like it's kind of quiet, like he has to turn it up fully with like headphones on and stuff, and so I appreciate that input, and I think I fixed it. I know for the podcast it's been fixed, but for YouTube it's kind of difficult because I don't do like the audio second, because I do it live, you know what I mean? But I hope that fixes that, and if you do watch those, let me know if it's good. And also, let me know, like, do you guys like the Minish Cap thing? My only thing with the Minish Cap is, like, it's, like, Pokemon is so easy, like, I just tap a button and I'll just keep walking. It's very linear, but, like, Legend of Zelda is more, like, thought-provoking, more puzzles, and more stuff like that, so. But it should be fun. It's a nice kind of change of pace. The music is incredible, so. Yeah, with that all being said, I hope you guys like these drops. I still like making them, and I still enjoy everything. So, and it's a side project. It's not anything too serious. I don't want to make it too serious. I just want it to be documentation, right? But yeah, anyway, so I actually rambled on more than I was going to, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and with that all being said, I'm gonna check you guys later. See ya.